Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Winter 2025 Texas Tech University Commencement Exercises. Please join me in thanking the Texas Tech Commencement Band and conductor Dr. Alan Zabriskie for their contributions to this evening's ceremonies. Now entering the United Supermarkets arena, the Mace of Texas Tech, the symbol of the university. The mace is carried by Dr. Courtney Gibson, Associate Professor of Agricultural Education and Communications, Gordon W. Davis College of Architectural Sciences and Natural Resources. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated and welcome the December 2025 graduating class of Texas Tech University. Now entering the United Supermarkets arena, degree candidates from the Graduate School. The banner bearer is Amanda Reed. Now entering the United Supermarkets arena, the faculty banner. The banner is carried by Dr. Gerardo Gomez, Professor of Chemistry and Biochemistry, College of Arts and Sciences. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the faculty of Texas Tech University, led by University Marshal Dr. Matt Gregory, Dean of Students and Vice Provost for Student Life. Now entering the United Supermarkets arena, the stage party, led by University Marshal Dr. Jarrett Lujan, Chair of the Convocations Committee. The stage party includes Faith Geistwhite, Student Government President, Aaron Engelhardt, Staff Senate President-elect, Matthew McInnery, Faculty Senate Representative, Dr. Leslie Thompson, Teaching Academy Representative, Dr. Ryan Lipsey, Associate Dean for University Libraries, Dr. Chao Chun Chen, Paul Whitfield Horn Professor Representative, Dr. Martin Camacho, Dean of the J.T. and Margaret Talkington College of Visual and Performing Arts, Dr. Mayuk Das, Associate Dean for the Graduate Programs, Jerry S. Rawls College of Business, Dr. Mary Norman, Assistant Dean of Graduate Affairs for the College of Media and Communication, Dr. Melinda Colwell, Associate Dean for Research, Graduate Student Services, College of Health and Human Sciences, Dr. Roland Fowler, Dean of the Edward E. Whitacre Jr. College of Engineering, Dr. Kamau Siwatu, Dean of the College of Education, Dr. Nuruddin Abidi, Interim Associate Vice President for Research and Innovation and Associate Dean for Research, Gordon W. Davis College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources. Urs Peter Flückiger, Dean of the Tommy J. Huckabee College of Architecture. Dr. Tosha Dupras, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Mark Sheridan, Dean of the Graduate School. Dr. George Iber, Vice President of Campus Access and Engagement. Dr. Joseph Heppert, Vice President for Research and Innovation. Dr. Ronald Hendrick, Provost and Senior Vice President of Texas Tech University. Regent Tim Culp, Board of Regents, Texas Tech University System. Regent Shelley Sweat, Board of Regents, Texas Tech University System. Dr. Lawrence Skubanek, President of Texas Tech University.
Would you please rise and join us in the singing of our national anthem, played by the Commencement Band, directed by Dr. Alan Zabriskie, and sung by Mark Huffines, who is a student in our School of Music.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Good evening. I'm Lawrence Skuvanek, President of Texas Tech University, and I am pleased to welcome each of you to this, the December 2025 commencement ceremony for the Graduate School. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Regent Sweat, who will give the welcome on behalf of our Board of Regents.
Good evening, and welcome to Texas Tech University and the United Supermarkets Arena. On behalf of the Texas Tech University System Board of Regents, I want to welcome each of you to our beautiful campus and congratulate the parents, other family members, and friends who join us today. This is a time of celebration, not only for those of you here in the crowd and on the floor today, but also for those of us on this stage and our faculty who have invested themselves in each and every one of our graduates. As a Texas Tech alumnus, fellow Red Raider, I share the excitement with each graduate, and on behalf of the entire Board of Regents, I pay tribute to those of you who will receive your diplomas today. The fact that you're here is a sign of your commitment and your dedication. You earned this degree through hard work and determination. We all congratulate you. I know this is a bittersweet moment for you. While you're eager to enter the next phase of your life, I'm sure that many of you are already thinking fondly of the wonderful memories you've created as a student at Texas Tech. The longer you're away, the more you will realize that it's the little things which make being a Red Raider special. Although take it from me, once you've been in the working world for a few years, you'll wish for those days back here. You will also come to realize how special the traditions are that hold all Red Raiders together and make us, in many respects, a family. Someday, you will be in a faraway city and you're going to notice a double T on the bumper of a car, or you're going to see someone wearing a Tech hat, or you're going to hear the Matador song and something inside of you will leap in recognition and you'll feel an instant urge to get your guns up. You will carry that pride deep inside you so that even if you aren't wearing red and black on the outside, I hope you will always have it in your heart. And if you do, you will become part of another tradition of Texas Tech. You will become a part of a tradition of graduates who have left Texas Tech to become leaders in their families and communities. Maybe you'll go on to become rich and famous. Maybe you'll lead corporations, states, or even our nation. And if you do, please remember us. Even if your career path leads you elsewhere, try to live by the words of the Matador song, strive for honor evermore. If you do that, you will always find success. Please keep in touch. You're always welcome here. God bless, and as always, go Texas Tech.
Thank you, Regent Sweat. Some of our graduates, faculty, and staff are wearing camouflage stoles. The individuals wearing these stoles have served in active duty in our military. Would the graduates, the faculty, staff, and members of our audience who have served in the armed forces please rise so we may recognize you and thank you for your service. Graduates of the class of December 2025, congratulations. This is your moment, but all of us at Texas Tech take pleasure in sharing this occasion with you, your family, and your friends who are gathered here tonight. Tonight, we recognize 798 students receiving a graduate degree. Among you are students from across 42 states and 51 countries. That's a statistic that reflects the reach and the reputation of Texas Tech. Your commitment to advanced study contributes not only to your discipline, but also the academic reputation of our university. We celebrate what you've accomplished with anticipation of what you'll do next. And before you receive your master's or your doctoral degree this evening, I want to ask you to do a few things. Would you turn to the audience, thank your family, your loved ones, or the faculty member who played a special role in getting you to this point tonight? Look around you. Acknowledge your classmates and colleagues who shared this journey with you. And before you turn to other pursuits, before your experience at Texas Tech is blurred by time, feel fully the significance of this moment and commit it to memory. Commit it to memory because it will forever be a memory that is a source of pride and, I hope, fond recollections. Every one of you has a distinct story of how you got here. Stories of research completed, obstacles overcome, long evenings of writing, revision, and study. What you share is a persistence that distinguishes graduate education and a commitment to inquiry and creation. And whatever brought you to this day, I hope now at this moment you feel you could say this: I'm grateful for what got me here. I'm proud of what I accomplished. And as I move forward, I'm prepared to lead, to innovate, and to serve. I'll live my life in a way that earns the respect and the pride of those around me. My purpose here tonight is to give you a charge, a final challenge and words of encouragement before you step into whatever comes next. So I want to leave you with this. Titles may open doors, resumes may get you in the room, but character, your honesty, your principles, how you treat people, that is what will define your life. In a world overflowing with noise, those who speak honestly and act with principle will always rise above the rest. Remember, as a Texas Tech graduate, you benefit from the reputation of those that preceded you. There is an expectation that you'll outwork anyone. You're someone who doesn't wait to be told what to do. You imagine possibilities and then you make them a reality. So as you leave here tonight, do so with pride. Come back often. This place will always be your home. And wherever your path leads, let the world know you're a Red Raider. To the class of December 2025, I offer my heartfelt congratulations and best wishes, and go Tech.
We'll now proceed with the conferring of the degrees. Would all of the degree candidates please rise? Stand up if you want a degree. All right. Degrees are awarded to those who successfully complete all the requirements as set forth by the university, by their colleges and their departments. President Skuvenek, it is my pleasure to present to you these candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
By the virtue of authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of Texas Tech University, I confer upon each of you the degree for which the Provost has recommended you. Congratulations. And now let's all please stand for the singing of the Matador song, sung by Mark Huffines.
White matadors for Tech, songs of love will sing to thee. There are banners far and wide, ever to be our pride. Fearless champions ever be, stand on heights of victory, strive for honor evermore. Long live the Matadors!
Thank you. Please be seated. We'll now proceed with recognition of individual graduates. Graduates will meet their guests outside after their name is read. Thank you all for your attendance and participation in the Fall 2025 Texas Tech University Graduate Commencement.
We will begin by recognizing those students receiving the highest degree awarded by an American university, the doctoral degree. These students have spent years researching, studying, and innovating, and during this time, they've formed close relationships with the faculty, the staff, and their fellow students. Tonight, by tradition, the candidates will be vested with the doctoral hood, which will be presented by the student's research advisor. This signifies the completion of the student's studies and is a special moment for both the advisor and for the student. Following the recognition of our doctoral students, we'll recognize those candidates receiving master's degrees.
The banner bearer for the graduate school, Dr. Amanda Catherine Reed, hooded by Professor Nicole Peeland. Dr. Raina Michelle Williams, hooded by Professor Valerie Payton. Dr. Hector Noriega, hooded by Professor Valerie Payton. Dr. Kaylin Jordan Blockley, hooded by Professor Valerie Payton. Dr. Savannah Diane Rhine, hooded by Professor Todd Brashears. Dr. Grace Akumu, hooded by Professor Angela Walla. Dr. Sabrina Elizabeth Blandon Montoya, hooded by Professors Jared F. Lagaco and Dr. Marcos X. Sanchez Plata. Dr. Daniela Raquel Chavez Velado, hooded by Professor Marcos Sanchez Plata. Dr. Samuel S. Peabody IV, hooded by Professor Marcos Sanchez Plata. Dr. Reagan Lynn Brashears, hooded by Professor Marcos Sanchez Plata and her mother, Professor Mindy Brashears. Dr. Brianne Diddy Montoya Torres Sr., hooded by Professor Mindy Brashears. Dr. Abishkar Regmi, hooded by Professor Catherine Simpson. Dr. Dario Diogenes Reda Coons, hooded by Professor Catherine Simpson. Dr. Alethea Alejandra Brito Bello, hooded by Professor Damar Lopez Arredondo. Dr. Mateo Tozzoni, hooded by Professor Damar Lopez Arredondo. Dr. Alondra Cruz, hooded by Professor Dinesh Saini. Dr. Ravi Arora, hooded by Professor Lindsay Slaughter. Dr. Charles B. Hoyt, hooded by Professor Philip Gibson. Dr. Hendra Freddie Silahoho, hooded by Professor Caleb Phillips. Dr. Jenna Rain Grimshaw, hooded by Professors David Ray and Richard Stevens. Dr. Tara Bayat, hooded by Professors Clementina von Taser and Dr. Zemfira Karamansheva. Dr. Austin B. Osmansky, hooded by Professor Lou Densmore. Dr. Andres Leonardo Rodriguez Cordero, hooded by Professor Lou Densmore. Dr. Ashmita Kanal, hooded by Professor Matt Olson. Dr. Tusif Ahmed, hooded by Professor Tigga Kingston. Dr. Xiaoyu Ha, hooded by Professor Annie Gordon. Dr. Thomas Elmer Erickson, hooded by Professor Anthony F. Cozzolino. Dr. Ronald Arlett Pateras Vieber, hooded by Professor Adam W. Smith. Dr. Jun Zhang, hooded by Professor Benjamin J. Wiley. Dr. Carver Andrew Raspberry, hooded by Professor Benjamin J. Wiley. Dr. Hal Yo, hooded by Professor Geegan Lee. Dr. Tan-Ho Bao Nguyen, hooded by Professor Samantha L. Kristufek. Dr. Mudassir Mohammed Saeed, hooded by Professor Samantha L. Kristufek. Dr. Muhammad Abdullah A. Al-Sharani, hooded by Professor Freddie Papazian. Dr. Rania Fahad S. Al-Karni, hooded by Professor Misak Avatasian. Dr. Amna Ahmed Madkali, hooded by Professor Aaron Braver. Dr. Daniela Garcia Brar, hooded by Professor Cordelia Barrera. Dr. Hannah Nicole Suber, hooded by Professor Ron Kendall. Dr. Bunmi Kemi Olopade, hooded by Professor Seshadri Ramkumar. Dr. Hayden Lee Holmes, hooded by Professor Miranda Scolari. Dr. Shu Lee, hooded by Professor Jeff Lee. Dr. Prudence Ann Venner, hooded by Professor Jeff Lee. Dr. Maria Cortez Van Nostrand. Dr. Melissa Lane Lambert, hooded by Professor Julie Willett. Dr. Courtney Voitko, hooded by Professor Ron Milam. Dr. Rifat Redwan, hooded by Professor Sanwei Liang. Dr. Imtiaz Ahmad, hooded by Professor Byung-Hwan Kim. Dr. Muhammad Umar Farouk, hooded by Professor Robert V. Duncan. Dr. Michael R. Opsteig, hooded by Professor Michael J. Ferris. Dr. Eric J. Galindo, hooded by Professor Dusty Palmer. Dr. Angelica Garcia Wilbanks, hooded by Professor Dusty Palmer. Dr. Feliza Marie Santos Mercado, hooded by Professor Sungwon Shin. Dr. Amanda Viola, hooded by Professor Sungwon Shin. Dr. Erin Rebecca Boyles, hooded by Professor Dario Funes Flores. Dr. Christy Jo Whitworth, hooded by Professor Jisik Cho. Dr. Ricardo Garcia II, hooded by Professor Jean Wang. Dr. Elizabeth Rose Goldberg, hooded by Professor Jian Wang. Dr. Vanessa Belinda Stewart, hooded by Professor Jian Wang. Dr. Holly M. Gonzalez, hooded by Professor Joshua Cruz. Dr. Rebecca Pearl Hudson, hooded by Professor Joshua Cruz. Dr. Michael T. Rock, hooded by Professor Joshua Cruz. Dr. Josie Martinez Rechtenwald, hooded by Professor Renee Saldana. Dr. Kami Dawn Finger, hooded by Professor Alexander Weissman. Dr. Daniel Kane Foreman, hooded by Professor Alexander Weissman. Dr. Michael Anthony De Leon, hooded by Professors Fernando Valle and Vanessa De Leon. Dr. Bethany Jean LaPlay, hooded by Professor Vanessa De Leon. Dr. Sarah Ashley McCaslin, hooded by Professor Jacob Kirksey. Dr. Jennifer W. Nichols, hooded by Professor Jacob Kirksey. Dr. Jared Stephen Eby, hooded by Professor Tara Stevens. Dr. Christopher Ponce, hooded by Professor Tara Stevens. Dr. Derek Scott Ramsey, hooded by Professor Grant Jackson. Dr. Amon Hoike Harris, hooded by Professor John McNaughton. Dr. Eric T. Washington, hooded by Professor John McNaughton. Dr. Raya Dane McKay, hooded by Professor Robin Locke. Dr. Catherine Lynn Tovar, hooded by Professor Robin Locke. Dr. Chengju Shi, hooded by Professor Chao-Chun Chen. Dr. Amivardhan Singh Patyal, hooded by Professor Joshua D. Howe. Dr. Varun Patdar, hooded by Professor Shiva Vanapali. Dr. Saravanan Kanagratnam, hooded by Professor Raghu Betha. Dr. Caitlin Margaret McKinney, hooded by Professor Raghu Betha. Dr. Himal Dasgupta, hooded by Professor Victor Shang. Dr. Chenshu Nyo, hooded by Professor Yong Chen. Dr. Mert Shide, hooded by Professor Yong Chen. Dr. Ramy Marin Clark, hooded by Professor Andreas Neuber. Dr. Cesar Augusto Sanchez Villalobos, hooded by Professor Ronadip Powell. Dr. Fernando Kochi Tsuzuro Kawa, hooded by Professor Ronadip Powell. Dr. Agbula Benjamin Alaho, hooded by Professor Stephen Bain. Dr. Imtiaz Kavi, hooded by Professor Brian Norman. Dr. Viviana Mora dos Santos, hooded by Professor Chengwon Sun. Dr. Michael Dana Rubin, hooded by Professor Chengwon Sun. Dr. Leonardo Chen Hao Hang Wei, hooded by Professor Suman K. Chowdhury. Dr. Antonio Fernandez, hooded by Professor Suman K. Chowdhury. Dr. Preston Tyler Abadi, hooded by Professor Donald Dossimo. Dr. Amodolapo David Ajayi, hooded by Professor Stephen Equaro Osiri. Dr. Miriam Hosseiniun, hooded by Professor Christy Gaines. Dr. Milad Carveri Kezerlu, hooded by Professor Ebenezer Tumbin. Dr. Hong Liu, hooded by Professor Ebenezer Tumban. Dr. Kaylin Darielle Pate, hooded by Professor Jacqueline Cravens. Dr. Shelby Aaron Cook-Pena, hooded by Professor Karen L. Alexander. Dr. Stephen Mulchin, hooded by Professor Karen L. Alexander. Dr. Rayanne Wahib Althagafi, hooded by Professor Julie Chang. Dr. Christian Okofu Ada Anochi, hooded by Professor Shane Bloom. Dr. Sarah Ranjbar, hooded by Professor Nikhil Durandar. Dr. Andrea Halwerda, hooded by Professor Oki Park. Dr. Raksa Andalib Hia, hooded by Professor Vijay Hegde. Dr. Yishan Jing, hooded by Professor Donald Lacombe. Dr. Giovanni Jose Rodriguez Martinez, hooded by Professor Stuart J. Heckman. Dr. Javier Morales Riege, hooded by Professor Brian McLaughlin. Dr. Robert Clifton Gautreaux III, hooded by Professor Don H. Shin. Dr. Miri Park, hooded by Professor Carla Davis Cash. Dr. Hamed Shaddad, hooded by Professor David Dees. Dr. Lazaro Joshua Gonzalez Munoz Sr., hooded by Professor John Gilbert. Dr. Julio Ricardo Rivera, hooded by Professor Martin Camacho. Dr. Riley Leanne Henson, hooded by Professor Heather Warren Crow. Dr. Oluwabuseyo Okunloyi, put by Professor Amy Korber.
George Anthony Stern, Jr. Evan Sable Shannon. Marin Landry Schultz. Klein Ashley Stafford. David Agboli. Caden Daniel Collins. Jana Grace Owen. Anna Catherine Brooks. Ashley Olivia Osborne. Jasmine Giselle Pena. Mackenzie Lynn Shaduk. Hannah Emily Sheldon. Kristen Emily Vingo. Madison Lynn Ross. Grace Allen Payne. Catherine Dawn Wilkes. Faith Louise Wood. Yvette Sarahi Morales. Yusa Ikinosi. Dakota Richard Kaiser. Bai Fong Lee. Briley Ryder Beck. Pierce David Adams. William Everett Stewart. Joseph Arain Cortez. Diego Noel Diaz. Jacqueline Ali Estrada. Edgar Aaron Flores. Giselle Amaris Herrera. Mackenzie Caitlin Hines. Emily Marie Catrola. Nathan Allen Moore. Josias Moreno. Abigail Therese Petrofis. Brian Jesse Ramirez. Wasiu Babajide Akatunde. Paranaz Reshade Osukai. Dima Nadal Azam. Ali H. Virag Mahmood. Ibrahim Babatunde Tiamiu. Parker Hope Baugh. Alejandro Jose Arluga. Kylie Madison Lavelle. Carissa Lynn O'Pry. Jackson Christopher Santa Ana. Hazel Grace Walker. Abdulrahman Mohammed Q. Almalki. Haley Ray Mims. Kira Diane Peffer. Briley Keaton Wells. Tristan Terrence Herring. Blanca Brito. Gracie J. Hefner. Hannah Grace King. Cade Hunter Phillips. Nicole Ann Spontarelli. Emmanuel Ba Wafe. Valerie Duvall. Alexa Marie Fuentes. Jennifer Onoma. Gabrielle Simone Rancier. Sean Patrick Sheely. Gloria Agaya Pong. Samuel Thomas Gardner IV. Hamza Salman Ahmad. Jordan Nicole Greer. Amna Akhtas. Regina Chisholm Obela. Jalen Mackay Mishirle Promise. Savannah Lene Espinoza. Sabrina Nicole Fisher. Nicole Alexis Pavlovsky. Chad Russell Trammell. Patricia Blake Bewley. Shujit Kumar Bala. Cassandra Elizabeth Giardo. Peter Kipnich Yigan. Brenda Alicia Ramos. Lakavi Mukirla. Aruja Jose. Felipe Gustavo Cano. Kiwan Turner. Zachary Chaz Zielinski. Keegan T. Doris. Nathan William Dudley. Riley Drew Fagan. Garrett Keith Gray. Samuel Stokes Kennedy. Segan Habtoum Teferi. Hayden Davis Wigington. Eligiptai Leonalge Nuanthinka Lakmali Karunthika. Kushani Madubla Hasini Lenora. Mark James Aaron. Daniel Adayan Adeniran. Juan Christopher Barazzi. Austin Kalina Borgstadt. Adam Christopher Bradley. Karam Luis Carniero Alvis. Andrea Rochelle Carrillo. Jonathan Parker Cope. Daniel Quinn Cowan. Christina Mariah Krausen. Brian Lee Dietrich. Laura Doloff. Jacob Mark Duke. Alexander Ellis. Christina Forstall. Gilberto Garcia. Mallory Ann Garcia. Kayla Ann Grassmuck. Madison Leanne Haynes. Joshua Cole Hill Cloyd. MD Roman Sarkar. Katie Nicole Hollifield. Colin Bryce Giral. Nicole Shea Keaton. Raymond Joseph Lemelin. Danielle Wachowski Lightfoot. Manuel Arath Lopez. Michaela Dawn Machik. Selena Maharajan. Shane David Martell. Jonathan Roberts Mathis. Paul Travis Mayfield. Obet Gonzalo Amador Medina, Jr. Colin Alexander Mertz. Michaela Starr Morellis. Reza Mohammadanad. Dalton Andrew Menares. Rachel Renee Nelson. Akifuna Charles Acuna. Simone Overbeck. Ethan Daniel Quaid. Nathaniel Adrian Quintero. Madir Rahman. Dustin Leon Ramakers. Augusta May Redding. Jenny D. Rogers. Nayeli Alejandra Salas Segovia. Mark Anthony Salcone, Sr. Joselius Sanchez. Jocelyn Alexis Sauceda. Skyla Ann Savage. Courtney Taylor Sykes. Stephen Grant Sykes. Max Simnecker. Christopher Allen Stansell. Jade Stevenson Fleming. Marie Christian Dominique Takai. Adrian Anne Marie Thomas. Joanna Valencia. Oseel Valles. Andrew Rodney Waters. Jackson Widener. Chandler Wade Wortham. Maria D. Alvarado. Giselle Vasquez. Martha Campos Martinez. Adriana Mora Morgan. Diana Maria Munoz. Lynette Marie Albrecht. Susan Elizabeth Carlisle. Melissa Ann Gray. Brittany Danae Keenhold. Lauren Madison Lipson. Allison Claire Lively. Megan Colleen Oliver. Ashley Michelle Adams. Raquel Noemi Alvarado de Ortega. Jennifer Lauren Bray. Julie Dawn Cunningham. Montserrat Garay Alage. Vanessa Garcia. Joshua Kenneth Harbison. Allison Ruth Pope. Macy Marie Ramirez. James Allen Rogers. Kaylee Cinta Peterson. Jillian Lene Ricks. Philip Atarbisha. Zenny Fan. Brittany Michelle Stiles. Jeremy Nathaniel Zamora. Kathleen Ann Cobb. Melinda Heller. Marie Michelle Tankersley. Laura Alicia Calkins. Madeline Grace Freike. Anita Garcia Gutierrez. Jade Catherine Griss. Luciana G. Hernandez. Kendra Hoff. Rachel Nicole Hood. Amanda Kitzmiller Hopkins. Lauren Elizabeth Huerta. Laura Lopez Ruvalcaba. Jenny Lynn Martin Ponzio. Nadia Mercado Garcia. Megan Ashley-Ann Ponce. Samantha Robledo Torres. Bailey Kate Wright. Gerardo Alonzo Rangel, Jr. Foster Chiamaka Ogu. Gina Powdle. Kushik Reddy Alam. Sahidi Anem. Dilip Kumar Bari. Chakradar Balaga. Tejaswini Banala. Vikram Sai Pavan Bisabatini. Nagarjuna Reddy Bimavapu. Yoga Sri Lakshmi Bhikkhu. Lalita Sri Bopana. Venkata Krishna Rao Chapala. Mojes Chowdhury Chava. Venkata Krishna Reddy Chitella. Himaja Adara. Venu Gopal Gasi. Satvik Goli. Janavi Garala. Aswitha Jada. Rogelio Jesus Juarez. Vamsi Krishna Kopala. Akanaksha Koala. Shweta Sumant Kuyande. Bhavana Krishnan. Yamini Kusa. Naga Venkata Gopi Prudvi Medina. Vaishnavi Madareddy. Renuka Mantena. Karthik Manyam. Chandra Kiran Macha. Vinay Mocharla. Venkata Mohana Rao Nandagam. Sadvika Nelavelli. Srinavas Duvala. Rahul Gaud Paba. Adita Bargao Polamarsetti. Lakshmi Pujita Polareddy. Rakshitha Prakash. Joseph Oladaji Saina. Felix Kwesi Sapon. Geethika Barsapali. Abraham Sai Viramala. Nithin Joseph Yalavarthi. Shalesti Yala. Sanjeeva Reddy Yinamula. Francis Ogona Okoye. Lorena Albuquerque Zanadres. Anna Marie Artiaga. Kendall Lamar Cushenberry. Somaye Degani. Ursat Jahan Eva. Rathan Surya Konadala. Logan T. Marino. Sarvar Mubin Mohammed. Saeed Medrad Norkenbashk. Vinkiswarlu Poti. Jitin Rai. Connor Cole Wood. Kishore Babu Adunki. Nathan Daniel Black. Hridoy Das. MD Aishnul Haik. Wei Bayo Hilai. Megan Emily Lehman. Teddy Najuna. S.M. Shams Raman. Vera Venkata Narinda Sanamuri. Ujay Babu Uyala. Venkata Sai Kukala. Abhishek Ashok Labade. S.M. Rizwan I. Nahain. Abasi Emek David Okopu. Chiadozi Francis Polinas Nuamo. Tanakarit Piacha Yawat. Loik Wega. Nicholas Keaton Alaman. Jonathan Brown Coleman. Siva Kishore Kunchapu. Josue Abraham Lozano Sanchez. Hashem Hani Nihad Saker. Kuldeep Kumar Chowdhury. Kazi Jamil Harami. Colton Cable Howard. Sharon McKenna. Abir Kabir. Varun Lokesh Mulapowdi. David Ya Ofori. Tirth Alpeshbai Patel. Hyojung Suh. Mohammed Noor Ibrahim Alabasi. Isaac Rafael Covarrubias. Arsalan Ahmed Habib. James Lyons. Alvaro Rogelio Morales. E. Denzar Payo. Omar Antonio Tejada. Lynette Patricia Valdez. Jackson Jarrell Jones. Anna Margit Lair. Mary Ernestine Robles. Victoria Marianne Aviles. Samantha Megan Ensley. Abigail Lorenza Franco. Lauren Darian Garcia. Vanessa Mora. Jody Lee Pearson. Cameron Lee Robinson. Kendall Marshawn Robinson. Deidre Erin Elise Howard. Ajita David Shear. April A. Walker Davis. Gabriela Castillo Estrada. Chase Lund. Shivani Anil Purab. Biplab Adinkari. Manpreet Kaur. Jordan Latavia McDonald. Jack Ryan Newsom. Gloria Karubo Nyangaya. Angelica Trevino Patino. Mario Renee Romero. Allison Michaela Cannon. Catherine Elizabeth Ford. Megan Davis. Candace Yvonne Hicks. Diego Eduardo Atala. Zachary Layton Crosno. Abby Elizabeth Hund. Ashley Lawrence. Giselle Moyeda. Bobby Rachel Scribner. Inez Maria Urena Morales. Santiago Zamora Aguilar. Bailey Catherine Hines. Keandria Tamisha Laria Hooper. Debricia Lashonda Mack. Larisha Tonay Brosi. Tiffany Renee Glover. Madhupriya Singaretti. Carly Ray Allen. Jay Rice Champlin. Ryan Alyssa Connell. Emma Elise Kutaya. Emily Cleo Edelman. Brooke Alyssa Fernandez. Hattie Grace Flanagan. Herson Rudy Hernandez Sarmiento. Joseph Condre Holland. Catherine Ann Keelan. Lisette Mojica. Leslie Nieto. Adriana Paris. Molly Ann Ramsey. Giselle Rivera. Jennifer Ann Rodriguez. Kenneth Scott Rogers. Emily Bailey Roy. Hannah Jessie Rutledge. Lindsay Nicole Smith. Morgan Kinder Umphenauer. Haley Grace Walker. Alyssa John Marie Westrup. Claire Evangeline Brown. Nina Damal Van Otterloo. Rudy Coffee Apina. Brandon Bonaparte. Evro Gabrielle Dries. Sika Emmanuels Larea Soa. George Elias Gandor. Carlos Alexander Gill. Jael Frederic Hudelo. Patrick Edward Kovach. Innocent Senyo Kuma. Jason Min Lamb. Dina Marie O'Donnell. Felicia Joan Asabea Opong. Benson Lucas Packer. Bryce Ramirez. Zachary Nash Schaefer. Maddie Elizabeth Hamilton. Corinne Mikkel Clark. Natasha Anita Connor. Benjamin Ellerbrook. Travis Mack Furlow. Carolina Rebecca Galindo Garcia. Noah Michael Getachew. Lexi Elaine Howard. Shayla Madison Jones. Michael Travis Jordan. Nathan Lewis Carcino. Fiona Christine Kelly. Claire Danielle Lee. Vivian Aaliyah Lopez. Brianne Catherine McDaniel. Keely Nicole McMillan. Madeline Anna Michaelwitz. Caden Elena Muka. Ryan David Ordmandy. Leslie Paola Pantoja. Lexi Blair Pate. Kelsey Non Pittman. Phoebe Lilia Renner. Jairi Kesperi Sarnemo. Maria Guadalupe Samudio. Kelsey Joanne Scott. Kristen Sky Silva. Ashley Grace Snyder. Caitlin Nicole Thompson. Courtney Nicole White. Tybee Kesia White. Jordan Lee Wolf. Brittany Wright. E. Vanessa Antone. McKenna Bailey. Leah Elizabeth Capurso. Cameron Lee Chapman. Abigail Holland Contreras. Cassandra Denise Martinez. Aubrey Renee Pruitt. Mark Alexander Spencer. Brian Kendall Tierney. Joel Adrian Villanueva. Elda Michelle Guerra. Macy DeLee Meyer.